Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays the Barrows Fort Director's Cut walkthrough video. I'm your host Lord Fenton. And today's the Barrows Fort Director's Cut walkthrough video guide. I'm going to show everybody how to defeat and cheese the Redcaps in Haernhold. Yes, they are the toughest foes in the game thanks to Haernhold. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Bards videos like this. And do not forget to hit the notification bell if you update my content and more. Now, Redcaps, I discovered only come in 2 places. I heard the mythical treasure room for 3, but I don't know yet. Now, for instance, right here, the Redcaps right here, I'll tell everybody what they do. Number 1, they poison. Not only they poison one person, they'll go to each different person each time. Attack, poison, attack, poison, attack, poison. Number 2, they can push you back. You take damage, of course. And number 3, if you taunt them, they'll constantly attack you. And if you kill a player, for instance, say you take out 500 damage of the Redcaps hit points, and then the Bard gets killed, they get healed for 800. This is why the combat is difficult. In this in-depth video guide, I'm showing everybody what skills to get, how to cheese the encounter, and more. So let's get started on these skills right now. I am just going to briefly touch up on the fighters, practitioners, and rogues. Rogues, you want more crit hits, more damage you could do. Fairy bombs are nice. Fighters, you want standard armor, and you also want that one ability that at a certain hit point threshold, you can take them out 1 hit, and more. As for practitioners, you want the soul leech ones since you get a crit, free spell points. Use whatever discretion you want to use. Now, next up, let's talk about the Bard. The Bard is the most important class for this cheese method. So we're going to go over every skill here. Rhyme of Dual Time right here. This is a song that reduces your ability timer by 1. This is very useful because the song I'm going to use takes about an extra turn. This will wipe it down. You can use it again immediately afterwards. There's some more right here that's very neat down the list. Grand Rabble Rouser right here is very nice. Opportunity. More opportunity you have, more stuff you can do, more damage you can do. That's very important right there. This song right here is the most important. It freezes you and the target. You need to make sure you're on the front row for your Bard, facing the target that's in the front row. Use one of your fighters pull taunt here to pull the foe towards the Bard. Bard plays the song. He is stunned. However, the foe is stunned. And what makes it very important is this Mastercraft loot. You need to get this loot right here because if the Bard is stunned with the loot, your DPS go in and do some damage. Without it, you break the stun. This is a dire item. You get this during the Bones in the Fog quest line. Now, this skill right here is very important. What it does is it memorizes your target for a few rounds. If you start one battle against the Redcaps, what happens is the Redcaps will be memorized and you have time to get some spell points from your Bard and practitioners. I think that's very important. And your Bard won't get stunned. Now, this one right here is very important. At start combat, gives your characters like practitioners and paladins 1 spell point. Very important and useful. That's why I picked this one out. Let me see what else is next. You should get right here. And let me see here. Yeah, this one right here is very important. At start combat, your Bard gains a spell point. And of course, they gain a booze level. That's alright though, because that spell point's important. So this way, drink a cheap drink. Boom, pop the stun song. As long as you have the Mastercrafted loot. And there you go. You have your target stun. Very important. Now, this one's option right here, the Cleric Tree. Faith Healing. If you're in trouble, yeah, it restores 44 Constitution hit points. This one right here gets rid of poison. That's very dire right here. This is like an optional thing right here. And on this side, it's just doing more damage against the enemies right here. So, in all, that is it right here. So, let me go over the skills one more time. You should have on your Bard. Everybody else, it's up to your own discretion. The stun song, I'm calling it right here. You want, that's number 1. I'm changing this to the change fate right here. This will cure poison in case you can't get it right. Sanctuary score is nice too. Gives you a little bit of healing. Rhyme of Dual Time, like I said before, reduces your cooldown. Those 2 songs I'm pointing real quick are the most important. So let's get to the next section of this video. Now that you have the proper skills, I'm going to give everybody a quick lowdown. Just because we have the Bard Heart ability right here, that's what I'm calling it. It's measurized for at least 2 to 3 rounds. During this phase right here, you want to get everybody's spell points up. Do nothing for your fighters and your rogues. This is very important. Have your bards drink, have your practitioners meditate. You need to do this for exactly rest of the rounds until the Redcaps you see right there is out of it. I advise not attacking until you're fully prepared right here. So we're doing this one more time right here. This should be the third round right here. Yep, so you go. We're going to keep on building up our spell points. Drink what you need to drink. Cheap drinks, elven wine. Yes, you want elven wine. This is very important. Elven wine, even that powerful drink is dire too. So now the Redcap right here is out of it. So we need to make sure we get into it at this point in the combat. So we have our fire pole taunt. We're going to switch positions right here. So we're going to do this right now. So we have our fire switch or our bard. Bard's going to be playing the stun song. Once this happens, there you go. It is stunned right there for exactly 3 rounds. Because we have the Mastercrafted loot equipped, that's dire too. Everybody else can do DPS, shed its armor, and more. And we also have taken out definitely the Redcap's ability to poison. Now, the one item that you use to drop its armor, I advise against it. At the time of recording Haernhold against one of the Redcap encounters, it kind of broke my mesmerization. And that was not cool at all. So just keep on doing damage at this phase of the game. If you run out of spell points, heal up. Now, your bard, you cannot get spell points at all, but still, you're just line things up nicely for the DPS. Now, a good set of DPS, let's have one of your practitioners keep on throwing those bolts out at the foes. And then one of your characters do is attack. It'll receive extra damage. Just keep on repeating this process until it's unmesmerized. Now, at this point in battle, you're going to keep on repeating the same thing I'm showing everybody. I'm showing everybody a set of the stun song right here and how much damage you could do per 3 rounds. Yeah, at this point, it's more like using your fighters to move. If you have enough opportunity points after your fighters are expended and your practitioners are meditated, yeah, use your rogue to do some damage. Rogue can do some good damage, but still try to wick out the armor right here. Just take out that armor. That's very important for your fighters at the first 3 rounds during this part of the battle right here. And if things do go south, then use armor abilities and try and keep it on one character. I hate to say, but at that point, yeah, you're kind of screwed at this point. This method right here takes out the Redcap's poison ability and pushes you back. It's another cheap ability, but here's the thing about it. We're cheesing this encounter. That's because that's how we roll right here. So we keep on waiting for it to dance. Now it's out of the dancing phase again, so you need to repeat the process. First of all, drink up. Second of all, rhyme of dual time. There you go, cool down again. Do another drink, elven wine preferred. After that, switch positions like I'm doing right now. Play the stun song. Now you got yourself another 3 rounds of pure perfection right here. So I'm going to keep on repeating this process. I'm skipping ahead right now in the video. After you keep on doing this at this point, what will happen is you're getting close to the finish line right here. Yeah, at this point you want to count your hit points because you want to set up your fighter during this round right here to do one shot, one kill ability. My favorite ability in the entire game for the fighters. So I'm going to switch to a fire, hit last breath. It's at a certain threshold. Redcaps are dead, and that's how you defeat a Redcap in Haernhold via the cheese method. You should definitely use this method big time. And also you could also spawn that from Haernhold into other encounters in the Bard's Tale 4. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give everybody some final advice. You want to make sure you have plenty of food and drink. Trust me, elven wine goes a long way. Mastercraft loot, that's very important. Also, know your classes at this point in the game because this is a very challenging dungeon. Other than that, just be patient and you will win the day and use it because you use my method. Well, that's it for the Bard's Tale 4 Director's Cut walkthrough video, how to defeat and cheese the Redcaps in Haernhold in-depth guide. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day or night.